Why don't we?
Woo! Whoa.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Dayanamarshae and it's time for another story time. As you can see by the title, it says I had a date with Why Don't We? And I did. So I won a contest that WNCI had put out. They had which big shout out to them because without them this would not have been possible. So basically I had to like repost this post to have a date with Why Don't We, and I won, which I'm so grateful because that's like a once in a lifetime thing. And so I got to go on a date with them, which 4 of the girls had one, but 3 other girls showed up and then they had a +1. So they were like, there's 7 people all together, and it was honestly like it was so amazing. Like, I loved it. So let's start from the beginning. So I get there, here's a picture of the iHeartRadio sign, WNCI, right here. And so they bring us back to the room and we're just waiting for the boys to get there. And so I have, they had food on the table, which sandwiches, chips, water, cookies, everything that you could think of. It was so good. And as I'm like sitting down with these girls, Jackie and Areli, the boys walk past and all you see is Jack in the window. I'm like, hi Jack. He's like, I was like, what's up? And we're just sitting there, and then this lady comes in and is like, oh, welcome, Why Don't We? And Jack and Daniel come out.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hi.
And
Good, how are you doing?
basically, you can see like Daniel comes up and gives me a hug, and you can hear at the end he's like, oh, I like your jacket. And then Corbin comes in, and Corbin is my fave. I love him so much. And here are our pictures. They're blurry, but here they are. And he's like, oh, I like your jacket. And Jonah comes in and he hugs me, and he was like, you're beautiful. And I was like, thanks, I love you so much. And I was like, thank you. And I was like getting nervous, but I hugged him. And then Zach comes in, and Zach wasn't like feeling the best. He was like sick and had the flu and stuff. So he just like said hi but like then sat down. And I take pictures with Daniel, which here they are. They were so cute. And Daniel goes, I love your case. And it's like, I had this like cute little cat case. And he was like, I was like, thank you. It's so sweet. So I see Zach sitting down. So me and Jackie and Areli goes and sit down with him and talk to him for a little bit. He was telling us like how he was feeling and all the medicine and water he's been drinking and stuff. So I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I just want to take care of you. He just did not look happy. It was just, I felt bad, but he was still so cute. And then I'm recording Jack as he's like standing like right next to me. He was like not paying attention. So I'm like, Jack. Well, here's the video.
Jack.
Darn it. And then Daniel was like eating, and he's walking towards me making this noise, which was like, and I was like, what are you doing? So then I get up and I go and talk to Jonah because I didn't get a picture with Jonah yet, which here are our pictures. We have a lot. And as I was like standing there with Jonah, and he comes and puts his arm around me, he starts singing You're All That Matters to Me. And good. So I'm just standing there, and I was like, he was like, what's your Twitter? So I like put my Twitter name in on his phone, and he starts scrolling through my Twitter. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm watching it. I'm like, okay. So then it pops up and said that he had followed me back. So we'll go back, and then like he's looking at me on my phone. And he's like, you like my tweets? I was like, yeah, I like your tweets. And I was like, I really like this one because this is the guest one, and he looked so beautiful. And I was like, I really like. He was like, I'm just happy that they posted it. I was like, you look really good in it. He's like, well, thank you. And we're just like eye contact, just like in each other's eyes, and he has the most beautiful green eyes ever, and I love it. Oh. And then while I'm just sitting there, he just puts his arm around me. And we take more pictures, and I'm just like, you're so cute. And he's like, how old are you? And are you going to school? And all this stuff. And I was like, just sitting there talking to him. And then Corbin comes over, and we're just like sitting there talking. And I'm like, oh, I I love you so much. Then Corbin follows me on Twitter and he's like, I like your header, and just like, it's him. So I was like, and I see him scrolling through my Twitter like, what are you doing? Why? What are you doing? And like, it was just so cute. And I was just like, my heart. And then Corbin sees that they have Miss Twist on. He was like, they have Miss Twist. And he runs over and grabs one and comes back with a cookie and a Miss Twist. And I was like, okay. And he didn't want to eat all the cookies, so he gave it to Jonah. And then he didn't drink all his pop, so he gave it to me. And I was like, I'll drink it. I was like, I like Miss Twist. It's my favorite. And he was like, here, I'm not sick. I was like, okay. and then I go over to Aurelia and Jackie, and they're talking to Daniel. And Daniel goes, are you going to the concert tonight? I was like, no, I'm not. He was like, what? And flicks me on my arm. I was like, ow, what are you doing? He was like, why aren't you going? I was like, I didn't get tickets. He was like, you're going tonight. I don't care. I'm going to go talk to John. So he goes and talks to John. And then I go back and talk to Jonah again. And then we were just like, just in our own little world. It was just so cute. And then, then I go over to Jack and we take some pictures, and he's like, and as we're like, we took some selfies, and he's like being crazy just behind me, just taking pictures and stuff. And then he goes, can I see your tattoo? And I'm like my jacket was like covered, like it's right here, but my jacket was covering. I was like, how did he see that? So I was like, yeah. And he was like, that's so cool. And I was like, it means I love you in sign language. He was like, this? I was like, yeah, it means I love you. And he was like, whoa, you learn something new every day. And I was like, yeah. And Daniel comes back, so then I'm standing over there, and I have my phone out, and I was like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel too. He's like, really, what's the name? And I was like, Dayanamarshae. And he's like, yes, make sure you subscribe, because he said,
You remember me too on vlog also.
What?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that
Dayanamarshae.
explains the awesome jacket.
honestly the cutest thing
She's
ever.
up with the fashion.
And then so I go over with these other two girls, McKenna, and I forgot the other girl's name, but they were like showing Jonah and Jack like some like cool hack on Snapchat or whatever, which was really nice. And then Jonah just comes and puts his arm over me again, and we're just like standing there, and we take more pictures, and like he's just watching me scroll through my phone or whatever. And then I like, they were like taking more pictures, and then I was standing on the side, and then all I feel is him like turn me around and bring me into a hug, and we were just like standing there, and it was just so cute. And here are the pictures of those, because honestly, like my heart, he was smiling in them, and like our eyes were closed, and like we were just like hugging, and our eyes were closed, but you can just see the cute little smile on his face, and I was like, you're so cute. So I was like sending the pictures and stuff to my friends. It's like, they're like, why do you and Jonah look like a legit couple? And I was like, I don't know, but one day maybe, just one day. And like, so, and then Jonah was like, are you going to the show tonight? I was like, no, I'm not. He was like, what, why? I want to see you tonight. And I was like, I know, I'm sorry. And then I was like, but Daniel's talking to John, and he was like, okay, hopefully you can come. And I was like, yeah. And then so then so then Daniel's sitting down, so then I go over and sit with him, which I have a cute
How do you wanna know?
He's a concert starter. And he was like, 8, but you're going tonight. And I was like, wait, what? He was like, yeah, you're going. And I was like, you are so sweet. So they asked me my name and got me guest listed and stuff like that. And then I was singing Words I Didn't Say with Daniel, which is my favorite song. Like, I love that song so much. And then Jonah jumps in, and then Aurelia and Jackie jump in. We all singing together. And then Jack runs in and starts singing with us. Here's the clip of that.
Pulled you right back just to give you the grace.
I'll be a sinner, but you'll be my saint.
Two.
Guilty of breaking your heart. I lie here awake, thinking of all the games I played. I let you wait, hundreds of promises that I never made. I fell forever in my days. You walked away 'cause of the words I didn't say.
Love it.
And then I have this cute little video of of me, Aurelie, Jackie, and Jonah singing Finesse. And Jonah
Make no sense, out here tripping in finesse. You know it, out here tripping in
and then
finesse.
once all that was over,
It don't make no sense.
I told Jonah, I told him I was like, oh, I'm going to the concert. He was like, I get to see you tonight. I was like, yes. He was like, yes. And then we hug for like a long time. Like I'm on my tippy toes and he just has his arms around me like this. And I'm just like, you're just so cute. And he was like, I love you. And I was like, I love you too. And he's like holding my hand as he walks out the door. And I'm just like, don't go. And then Aurelie and Jackie ride with me cause it was over. So we were about to head to the venue. So they ride with me to the venue. And it was so many people, but they had friends there, so they were already waiting in line, which was awesome. I was like, cool. And so we waited until 6 till they let us in, which, I mean, it was a long wait, but the weather wasn't bad. People were nice, which made it a lot more fun because people were being nice and stuff. And I met like a lot of people. And then once I got in, I met these girls, which they were so nice. And I took a picture with one of them. Instagram, and I will have them linked down in the description below. They were honestly the sweetest girls ever, and they put me in their vlogs. They was like, yeah, she won the little contest and she's a YouTuber and we'll have her down in the description. I was like, wow, I love promo. It's so cute. And I just felt like, I was like, wow, like my heart is so full because one of the girls was like, yeah, I watched your videos and I'm subscribed. And I was like, my heart. I love you. And then so I have clips of words I didn't say. Guys, I cried. That is my favorite song. I cried. It was beautiful. Honestly, great performers. They did amazing. I want to see them again. I definitely have to see them again. It was just great. It's amazing. I would have cried just thinking about it because it was just honestly like one of the greatest days of my life. Like it was great. It was nice. And then yeah, so that was my date with Why Don't We, and I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, comment if you know who Why Don't We is, if you know who they are, if you know who Why Don't, yeah, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, comment down below, and yeah, I will see you. Daniel we could honestly be best friends. Like he just kept like tapping my shoulder but going to the other side, so he would tap his shoulder and go this way, so I would look this way and he would go like this, and I'm like who was behind me doing this? Like he was so cute. Like that's my bestie right there.